All right, hello, my loves. It is your favorite empath, intuitive Kim the Goddess. I'm sorry, y'all. Marley. Girl, if you don't get off my car. What is she doing? I'm sorry, y'all. This video is supposed to be on the full moon in Virgo that is supposed to happen tomorrow. I want to talk to you guys about that, and I'm going to help you guys script and manifest. Also, I mean, not script, but kind of, but then I will follow up with doing a Moonology reading for you guys. Y'all, it's a lot going on out here. And then Marley's outside too. I think she playing with the dog. Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about this worm moon that is supposed to start. I wrote the time down. I believe it's like 3 o'clock in the morning tonight. I'm trying to remember what I saw. But this moon, as we know, full moons are about completion. They're about action. They're also about emotional release, right? So what I normally do, just to give you what I normally do when it's a full moon, is I write down all of the emotional blockages, and things of that nature that I want to release. I write it down on the paper, and I sit it under the moonlight under my crystals. I've done different things, but that's mainly what I do. I make a list. Like when there's a full moon or there's a new moon, I make a list to release or to manifest. So when we have a full moon, that is for you to release. So what the worm moon is going to bring in is a need for us to begin to take a practical approach to meeting our goals. So I know some people, I'm not even sure why, that I've just had this feeling. And reason why I feel like that is because I still see people afraid to move. Like they scared to come outside and they afraid to move. And I've already given you guys the information. If anything changed or anything like that, then I would have let you guys know. If you follow me on Twitter, all that information I post daily on Twitter. So any random downloads I get, or any random messages, spiritual messages that I receive, that's where I post them at. So this moon is going to cause us to reflect on our deep feelings, and that's going to be an opportunity for us to bring them to the surface and to release what no longer serves us. So once we release things that no longer serve us, then we can begin to get in sync with our intentions, and we can begin to manifest. Because those things, those blockages, anything that's deep down in us that might not be on the surface, or that we might not know is down in there, that needs to be worked on, could be blocking abundance. It could be blocking a manifestation. So keep that in mind. Also, this it's spring, so it's officially the beginning of the year, y'all. I think that begins on Sunday. I think Saturday or Sunday. I think it's Sunday. What I see, I'm trying to see my calendar, but the year actually begins in the springtime. So it's the beginning of the year. So we have a fresh start. Remember, reset and renewal. Renewal was all over the Batman video, and there y'all have to pay attention to stuff like that, because there's a reason. Y'all have to pay attention to stuff like that. So Spirit is saying it's a great reset. And what they're saying is we have to keep in mind that what happens on Earth is also happening in other realms and all that other stuff, but I'm not going to get too deep in that. But they said this is the great reset. So I've been praying, and a lot of, us spiritualists have been praying for balance. We've been praying for harmony, and those type of things. And it's actually happening behind the scenes, is what Spirit keeps showing me. They keep telling me behind this. They actually literally, and I be wanting to tell y'all my teeth. I be wanting to show y'all everything that I see, but I can't. But I literally have been shown for the past couple of days something is being worked out behind the scenes, right? So this is an opportunity for a fresh start for all of us. I don't know if y'all waiting on me to make the official announcement that y'all can go back outside. I'll check. They telling me no, because I've already given y'all information. I already told y'all. Okay, so It's an opportunity for a fresh start because it's the beginning of the year. So you need to shed old habits and begin to cut ties with things that slow you down, because we're going to get in sync with our intentions and our manifestations, right? So what you can do, like around your house, is begin to spring clean, which I've already done. You can also rearrange rooms, rearrange furniture. I actually want to throw a bunch of stuff out, but that's normally what people do during the springtime, right? Yep, it say 3/20 is the first day of spring, so that's officially the new year. All right, so from here we are going to, they want me to do, I'm talking about they, I wrote down to do a reading, but I'm gonna actually go over what we're gonna do to manifest, and then I'll get into the reading. So I told you, I advise people that watch my readings to keep a spiritual journal. I am working on one for you guys. Oh, actually more than one, because some people, which that don't make sense to me. Like, why? Anyways, I think people be saying certain stuff to throw me off, you know? But anyways, the journal. So if you're not keeping a journal, you could just go to the Dollar Tree and get a regular spiral, and I have a bunch of these and just use it daily. If you don't do card pulls, do 1 to 3 card pulls per day. Write down your interpretation, write down any signs, synchronicities, any animals, any common themes that you see. Write those things down in your journal. But what I'm going to do now is help you guys begin to release. What I wrote down was a checklist to manifest, but I think we could still use this the same way. So what I want you guys to do is make a list and write down numbers 1 through 10 and leave space between each number. And what you're going to do is, and I got this information from someone that has been in this. Oh my land, why y'all so loud with it? I hope y'all can hear me. Distractions. See, I keep getting game ain't free too, which lets me know that I know I'm not supposed to tell y'all everything, but for me, I have to figure out the what I can and what I can't share, what I can help you guys with, what I can't help you guys with, because I be wanting to help and tell y'all everything, and I can't, and I'm not supposed to. There's a reason for that. In that video about the elder I was just telling y'all about on Twitter, that lady went off. I went off too, but to see somebody, an elder, go off like that about the same thing and so passionately, that stuff like that let me know I'm not crazy. Okay, but anyways, what we're gonna do is make a list. No one's home, y'all, so I don't get it. Anyways, we're gonna make a list 1 through 10. You're gonna put space between those numbers, and what we're going to do is write down a goal on each of those numbers. So since we are it's a full moon, we're going to release. You're going to make a list of things you want to release: overthinking, procrastination, hurt and trauma from a heartbreak, or things of that nature. Write those down. And I did that at the beginning of the year for things I wanted to work on, to heal things that I don't know are bothering me. So a lot of things have begun to come to the surface, but because I wrote that down, that's what I've been going through, and it's actually helping me to heal. And as y'all can see, I manifested. That's because I'm doing the work, right? So I'm allowing. Okay, anyways, so what you're going to do is, after you make that list of 10 things, you're going to circle one item that you would like to have happen within the next 24 hours. So let's just say for me, it's overthinking. I'm going to circle, actually put, make it special, put a nice little circle around. I want to stop overthinking. And then you're going to take that goal and go to a separate sheet of paper. On that separate sheet of paper, you're going to break down the steps and actions that you need to take to achieve this. So just going with the example that we used, you may want to write down triggers for you that trigger your overthinking. Write down things that you are obsessively thinking about while you're overthinking. And then what I want you to do is make a list of actions to take, of positive things you can do when you notice that you're sitting down and you're overthinking. You can set a reminder in your phone, which I do. I set reminders in my phone to do my affirmations, my mantras, things of that nature. So you can do that as well. Or just set a reminder in your phone to work towards this goal. Or set a reminder in your phone to, hey, stop overthinking. Hey, don't set the small stuff. Different things like that. But write down those actions that you need to take to achieve those goals. And what you want to do is set a deadline. So the setting a deadline for me goes for, like, let's say I'm trying to manifest a new car. Let's just say by the end of this, you have to set a deadline saying by the end of this year or by November 2022, I want to have this vehicle. And you have to be realistic and practical and realistic about the goals that you set. So you're going to make this checklist and you're going to check it daily, and you're going to take an action daily until you feel that particular issue or thing has been resolved, and then you're going to move to the next thing. So by the end of the year, you should have completed all of them, but sometimes it depends. Like for me, I have a long history of overthinking. So this healing, I actually had to repeat it, y'all. I ain't gonna get too deep in my business, but I had to repeat it. And I realized I was repeating it, and I don't like to do that. I don't even like to repeat myself. So this time I'm focused and I'm on track, and I'm doing everything that I need to do as far as sacrificing, as far as releasing, as far as paying attention, as far as doing the work, so that I don't have to repeat this particular cycle. And how I know it is working is because I'm manifesting while I'm doing the work, right? All right, so my neighbors be coming outside and looking at me crazy when I'm sitting in my car. I don't know if I'm talking loud or not. I don't care. I just don't like it. I want privacy. That's part of the reason why I want to move. I like privacy. And I want to be able to one day walk out my house and have neighbors, but not have neighbors, Like if I want to walk outside naked, I could do that type privacy. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. So what I just said was this worm moon and this earth moon is going to bring in the need for you to be practical about how you approach meeting your goals. Okay, so let's pull. What I want to do is, since it's the full moon in Virgo, let's pull the full moon in Virgo card first, and then we'll full moon cards right here. And then I'll pull some more cards. So it's time to be really honest with yourself and understand what leads you to ask your question. So the Virgo full moon card in this deck means that you are good enough, right? So most people that watch tarot, they are inquiring about something. So that's why this is saying it's time to really be honest with yourself and understand what leads you to ask your question. So have you been humbled to the point of being self-effacing? Humility is good, but it can go too far. And drawing this card suggests that you may be underrating yourself. You don't have to be flash. Just quietly certain that you are good enough. At the other end of the scale, you also need to honestly answer this question. Have you been too picky? The full moon in Virgo card needs some truthful answers. Once you've given them, It should be easier to see how you got where you are. Your next step should then be to be more obvious. Your next step should then be more obvious to you. Pay attention to the details. Hard work brings results. So, this took a turn that I wasn't expecting. So based on this message, it's saying that whoever this person is, you need to find that balance between being humble and knowing you are the shit, right? The have you been too picky comes with arrogance. I just get that feeling like you I don't know, you might be too good for something, or I don't know, or something may be not good enough for you. But it looks like some clarity is needed with this card. And the answers that whoever is watching this video, the answers that you're seeking are within. They are the answers to your own questions. I feel like whatever question it is you're asking, you have the answer to it. So what I get from the beginning of this message is you don't want to be too humble to where you don't shine and be your original authentic self, but then you don't want to be too flashy to where it comes off as arrogance, right? But this card also means find a balance between the spiritual and the practical in your daily life. So find a balance between the cosmic and the mundane in your life. So you may have a routine, you may have some priorities, so find a balance between work and play is also what I get. So this card also means worrying too much will attract more things to worry about. Also, you need to ask yourself, have you been overly critical? An apology may be in order. Also, you need to stop second guessing yourself, and you need to raise your karma by doing something good for someone else. So we do have good and bad karma. The full moon in Virgo is a time to declutter your life, your home, and your office. It's time to sort what's good in your life from what's not serving you. Going back to the beginning of this video. It's also time to clear out your energies via salt baths, which I have on sale at my Etsy shop, meditations, and to practice getting more grounded by walking barefoot or just going for a walk. No matter when you draw this card, it's a reminder that any time is a good time to start living a healthier life. All right, so let's see what other messages Spirit wants me to deliver to you guys before I wrap it up. Conclusions are within reach. Hold on. So whatever it is that you're acquiring about, things are being worked out in the background. As I told, the same cards came out again. Conclusions are within reach. Nothing is yet set in stone is what the card is saying here. And there's also this you are good enough. This is, I'm getting self-love. Virgo, the virgin, femininity, feminine energy. Someone needs to balance their feminine energy. And it's green here, so it's heart chakra. Yeah, we could say abundance, prosperity, but this is a heart chakra. So something in your heart, something in you is some self-love and some self-care that's needed here. But as I was stating, these other cards are saying that conclusions are within reach. So, you know, release worry. Don't overthink about it. Nothing is yet set in stone. The bottom thing says, what do you need to release? Understand that your hard work is paying off, and there's a personal issue that will reach a resolution. It's just nothing is set in stone yet. So I think, as I just told y'all, they told me stuff is still being worked out in the background, y'all. In the meantime, prepare for y'all fresh start. It's a great reset, as I was just saying. Prepare for y'all fresh start. And begin to do the work to release what no longer serves you, so that you can begin to manifest the abundance and prosperity that you deserve, right? All right, my loves, that has been your reading. I hope that this provided you with some type of clarity, some type of guidance, some type of positive vibes, energy, all of that. But I want you guys to be blessed and stay blessed because you are blessed. Namaste.